Welcome back to part 3 of my video series all about addition using partial sums. In past videos, I explained how to add using the partial sum strategy. If you recall, there are several ways that this can be done. So whether the problems are written horizontally or vertically, the important thing to keep in mind is that the numbers are decomposed or broken apart, then grouped by place value, and then the partial sums are combined. If you need a quick review of how this is done, be sure to take a look at these 2 videos. However, if you've got this and you're ready for a challenge, then let's get into some error analysis. As the direction states, now it's your turn to be the teacher and check a student's work. Look carefully at each problem to determine if the steps were followed correctly using the partial sum strategy and solve. Now, with this activity, you can always refer to your anchor chart, and you can refer to it from time to time to ensure that you're following the steps correctly. So let's take a look at our first problem. We're going to verify if not only the answer is correct, but if the steps were followed correctly. We begin by adding the digits in the ones place. We have 3 and 6 equals 9. That's correct. Next, we add the digits in the tens place. 1 10, which is 10, plus 3 tens, which is 30. 10 and 30 is 40. And final steps, well, since we don't have a number in the hundreds, we'll stop there at the tens place and we'll go ahead and add the partial sums. The numbers were lined up correctly, so we're going to go ahead and add the ones, which is 9 and 4, 49. Since this problem was done correctly, and not only did I get the correct answer, but the steps were followed correctly, I circled yes, and there's no need for me to redo the problem. Let's try another one. Now with problem number 2, we have 84 plus 14. Now the sum is 18. Just by looking at the sum, you should be able to determine that it just doesn't make sense because you cannot start off with 84, add 14, and come up with a sum that is less than what we started with. So definitely, bells should be going off. We should notice that something was done incorrectly. Can you determine what it was? Well, let's go ahead and follow through the steps. Taking a look at the ones place, we have 4 and 4. Well, that's one error that jumps out because we know 4 plus 4 equals 8 and not 9. And then take a look at the tens place. Did you notice what they did incorrectly here? That 1 is in the tens place, so 110 is actually 10, not 1. And we have an 8 in the tens place, which equals 80. So we can clearly see that this problem was done incorrectly. So I circled no and will redo the problem down below. So I will set up my problem, 84 plus 14, starting with the ones, add that up, end up with 8, then add my tens, end up with 90, add the partial sums, giving me a total of 98. Now it's your turn to give this next one a try. So let's take a look at number 3, 45 plus 22. See if you can determine if not only the answer is correct, but if they follow the steps correctly. Make sure to circle no and redo the problem down below. Now is the time you can pause the video, and when you're ready to check your answer, press play to resume. So how did you do? Did you remember to add the digits in the ones place and the value of the digits in the tens place to get a sum of 67? If so, then you're on the right track. For additional practice problems, and if you like playing the role of teacher, check the description box down below. Well, that's a wrap. Thanks for watching. And don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And until next time, take care.